Okay, I got the thing out of my eye. That's nice.
Guess,
Well,
wanna do a little bit more power leveling?
first let's allocate understand what we get first here. And you might have options to choose from. He opens up his menu, and it gives him only one new feature that he shares. It's called Deflect Missiles. And then he states the rest of his features seem to be locked to him, as he has a quest he has to complete first.
So, with this, I got some better AoEs and the ability to buff Flux a bit more.
That's good. Like I said, I'm stuck behind a quest wall. But you want to see if the others are doing all right?
Yeah.
All right. Yuta will send a quick message to Jinsei and Seth, asking how they're doing on their end.
Seth will reply with two words: chicken nuggets.
And what does Jinsei respond with?
Jinsei will respond with, totally gonna smack Seth later for that.
For what is the reply from Yuto?
Oh, it's not a group thing?
No. You can send a message to multiple people, but when you receive a message back, it's only from that person. You can't see what the other person sent.
Right, okay. Okay, in that case, he will respond with, almost died due to Seth's utter tomfoolery. I'm totally gonna smack him later when we get back.
Message is back. Chicken nuggets.
You'll then get another message saying, so you got to the sword and the stone.
No, chicken nuggets.
He's not replying to you. You sent chicken nuggets and he hasn't replied back.
Oh, okay.
I reply, no. We weren't even halfway there and he almost killed me.
How close are you now?
Just now arriving.
Oh, we're already done. We'll meet you back at town, I guess?
Yes. Meet you there.
See you there. Yuto will then turn to the others like, alright, we're gonna meet them back at the town of beginnings. They just arrived to their location. I shall now switch maps once again. So people stay consistent of who's with who.
Also, luckily the audience was finally able to see the skeletal minotaur this time.
Yes, because God, I was stupid and they didn't see it till the end. It was not on the skeletal minotaur the whole fight.
Yep, I noticed when. Yeah.
I don't know how I didn't notice. God, I'm a terrible streamer.
But yes, no, I'm
Professional
currently
work, everybody. That's not us.
Alright, you
currently have visual.
Yeah, you guys arrive at this small chunk of what seems to be ruins of some kind of building that used to be here. But now it's just these tiles of flooring that go over this lake area that has these lily pads all over it. When you look into the water, it is clear around the bank, but when it's at the center, it is suddenly opaque and it's dark blue. You can't see underneath. Oh, wait, why am I moving this one? I'm supposed to be moving this other screen. Sorry, stream! I was on the wrong monitor. Hold on a second. I have to move this over to the left because Jinsei's token is underneath Seth's head.
Hey,
All right, there you go, stream. What do you guys decide to do, seeing Seth can only walk?
well, since we've pretty much arrived by now, I'm gonna drop down next to him.
I'm also gonna zoom out to 110%. So you can get, Seth can see more of the map. So you two are standing beside each other on this one chunk of what used to be a flooring of some kind of building.
Jinsei, we may want to start trying to quiet down. God knows if we piss off anything around here, what we would be in for. Plus, the lady at the lake is a villain this time around, or...
As long as we don't get separated, we'll be fine.
So how do we get across? I could always take off my armor and fly, but that leaves me vulnerable.
Yeah, that would be a very dumb idea.
And putting it back on would actually take time. Since technically you count as in a hostile location, and not in a safe zone. Air quote, technically.
We'll just have to go around.
I mean, we could take the time and try and swim to the bank, but I don't know what's in that water.
And I'd rather not find out, especially considering the gear we're packing.
Right.
Let's circle around the right side. Travel along the bank, or the lake side rather.
All right. Do you want to go around the same side, or do you want to split up and go around opposite sides?
Did you not hear me say that we should not get separated?
I mean, look, man, there could be things along the banks that we need. Plus, there could be some rare flowers around here.
I understand that covering more ground would yield us something potentially valuable, but there's only two of us here. I don't want to take any chances.
All right, we'll play it safe your way for a time. But afterwards, promise me we're gonna look. Because if we can get any more rare flowers, I might be able to whip us up some nice and tasty items.
Don't worry. Once we're done here, we'll look around all we need to. I've got to keep my eyes open for some more.
All right then. Well, stealth.
All right. I believe you both have to roll this at disadvantage. Unless you are casting Pass Without Trace to give yourself a +10.
Unfortunately, I don't have that.
I will be casting.
I was asking Seth since he does.
Indeed, I will be casting that. Sorry, I'm keeping an eye on the time, plus trying to get all my...
By the way, you should get ready to clock in. You got 2 minutes.
Yeah, I know.
I didn't roll disadvantage.
No, you still roll at a disadvantage because your armor. It's just you get a +10. So you have a +25. The magic he casts that controls the winds around you guys, make sure the armor does not clatter as much. And when you walk, you're walking on puffs of air, so it's not actually making noise when you walk as you sneak.
See, so stealth add a 10?
Disadvantage with add 10. Because you're both wearing heavy armor, which automatically makes disadvantage.
Dirty 20.
At disadvantage?
At disadvantage. Luckily for me, the 10 saved me, brought me up to a 15, and then with the +5 from my expertise,
all right, so Jinsei.
No, my first roll was a natural 20.
Yeah, you had a natural 20 and then you got a dirty 20. +10, or is the +10 the dirty 20?
No, the +10 is the dirty 20.
Okay, I was gonna say if it was a dirty 20 and then +10, that's a 30. So never mind. You guys are quite literally walking on air, and your wind magic is stopping your metal armor, from clattering against each other and making loud noises. Same thing with your weaponry. You slowly start making your way across the bank, around the right side of the bank. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Guys, get about there, underneath this tree. If you guys want to make perception checks as you're stealthing through, go ahead.
Mm-hmm. A natural one.
Ouch.
Big ouch.
Okay, that's
Oh.
and that's first roll, Jinsei. So we have to go with that. You both have a natural 1.
Wait.
Oh.
If you want to know why I said that is your first roll, if you hover over the number, it gives both dice rolled. One, and the natural 1 was the first one, and the second roll was a 16.
Damn.
But Mike, there's a problem.
What?
I forgot to take disadvantage off again.
That's fine. That's why I'm saying we still keep that because the natural 1 was your first roll.
Nah.
Yeah, I was just telling you why I'm saying the first roll is still that. So if you do accidentally do it at advantage or disadvantage, we just hover over the number and see which one was the actual first roll.
Right.
But you both natural 1'd.
That sucks.
You guys can't help but keep looking back to the center of this, like, pond kind of deal and just be curious why just the center you can't see the bottom of it. Like, it's eating at you why you can't see at the center of it.
Mobius, what if we just, like, toss a rock in? It's right in the center, you know? If it's a big enough rock, maybe it'll give whatever's down there a concussion.
I would heavily not recommend it.
But
There's plenty of pebbles at your feet.
it's so ominous.
Come on, let's keep moving.
Give me a second, I'm gonna roll a d20 and see if I do this.
Yeah. Which, Jinsei, you are also kind of like, it's eating at you too, and you're curious. You know the safe thing is not to do it, but it is eating at the back of your mind as well.
Well, yes.
All right, tell me what your D20 roll is, Seth.
The willpower is strong with this one. I got 18.
18? Okay.
No, 19.
19? So, no, is that to not throw a big rock or not to throw anything?
Not to throw a rock.
Okay. Would you throw a pebble?
No.
Okay. So, you guys continue on? Correct?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna move Jinsei over here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Allow you to make another perception check.
Alright. Okay, let's turn this off. I'm gonna turn that off. Okay, let's make sure we turn that off.
Oh!
15.
Yeah, okay, 15. Jinsei got a nat 20. Is that...
Baby!
So, you'll both definitely get this, but Jinsei will get a little more. But, you guys notice that even though the water is, like, when the wind blows, it is brushing up onto the coast, the lily pads are staying motionless in the water. And none of the water underneath seems to, like, underneath the base surface seems to be shifting.
Jinsei?
Oh, hold on. And Jinsei, you finally noticed this. The tree you walked by before, the one on top of this cliff, or not the cliff, beside you growing out of this boulder, and the one across the other side, let me ping them. This tree, let me scroll this up so stream can see it.
Thank you for picking that. Okay,
This
I appreciate
tree
that.
Oh,
and this tree. Those three trees? Yeah, those three. Those three trees have black bark. Like the trees are dying or seem to have some kind of plague on them. But the leaves are still vibrantly alive, which is odd.
Seth, something's not right here.
I was thinking the same thing, my guy. Hold on. Let me see if there's anything I can cast on us to prevent anything real quick.
You
No,
only
I have Gust.
yeah, Gust
I
is
only have...
you if you want, you can cast Gust on the water.
Oh, I can. You're right. I'm actually... Yes, I'm going to cast Gust.
Make me a sleight of hand check to keep your stealth.
That is 12.
And that's with the +3 modifier?
Yeah.
Okay. I say that is enough to keep your stealth. Are you
Okay.
doing it on the lily pads or on the surface of water in general?
On the lily pads.
You send a burst of wind. You notice the lily pads do move, but they they brush back by a small bit, but suddenly stop, like the surface of the water is a solid. Even though it does ripple and send some water waving up onto the coast and then back into the pond.
Jinsei, I think that is a giant fucking slime.
Please tell me you're joking.
Oh, God.
No, I wish I was, my guy.
Oh, hell. We gotta get away from here.
Jinsei, as he's saying this and you look over the water, I'll say with your natural 20, no, that's water. But that is unnaturally odd how the lily pads just stopped like it landed on a solid. And like it was in a solid for its roots to follow it. But that is liquid moving water.
Seth, I don't think that's a slime. But that water is very unusual.
Then I suggest we possibly hurry, because I don't want to be around that when it wakes up.
Not just the water. I don't know if you've seen the trees, but the bark is an unusual black color. Usually whenever I see trees like that, it means something very vile. Like the trees are dying or afflicted with some kind of plague. But look at the leaves. They're still being vibrant.
Can I roll a nature check to see if I know what exactly is going on? I know I'm not proficient in
Yeah, go ahead.
7. Yeah, I don't fucking know.
With the 7, you know that is not, like, what he's saying is accurate. That is not natural. That's about it.
Perfect. Is there anything I am...
Would you guys like to keep moving? Or do you actually want to take in the surroundings a little longer?
Yeah, no, I'll keep moving. I'm just going to go at a much slower pace.
Considering that these 3 trees are very weird, yeah, I'm gonna keep moving as well.
Alright. And you're going to be moving at a slower pace, you said?
Yeah.
Alright, then I'm only going to move you at 15 feet. And I'm going to move this further up. And you finally, Seth, you see it first. You see the Sword of the Stone up ahead. In the center of this circular, almost platform-esque looking structure that has sank into the ground.
So I got visual on the sword.
What can you make of it?
Looks like a sword and a rock. Don't know what else to tell you.
There's
So I get
well,
I get the feeling we even tried to touch that thing. Some really big things are gonna be pissed off at us.
well, I think the real question is, which sword of the stone will this be a reference to?
God, fuck it.
Only one way to find out. Seth is gonna just walk over to it as quietly as he can.
I feel like I'm gonna disappoint you guys, because I've only heard of the Arthurian sword in the stone. I didn't know Durandal was a fucking sword in the stone.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah,
Sorry.
or
That works.
rather Durandal, the legend of Durandal, and by extension Roland, actually ended with the swords being in the stone.
Okay. Thank you. That makes me feel a little better. Also, it's the Arthurian.
Yeah.
So it's Caliburn. Okay.
Kind of. Yeah, you'll see.
But Seth is
It's a
just
living
gonna
soul.
slowly walk up to it.
It was based off of Arthurian when I made it, but also in general, it's just the sword in the stone reference. It could be either or based on how you look at it.
It could be just some dumbass left their sword in a stone.
No, they left their stone in the sword.
That was the same mistake as last time. Shut up. I
Anyways,
was eating pasta, so I'm kind of not entirely here. I'm just
Alright.
listening to the awesome tale.
you said you're going ahead? Is Jinsei following
Yeah.
him?
I am
5,
very
10,
very quiet.
15. Make a perception check.
Another percent.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. What about Jinsei?
Clicking it now.
19. Okay. Roll initiative as you guys spot 2 plant-looking creatures advancing on your position.
17.
Seth, ants.
Yup, I see him.
They're actually small creatures. They're not ants.
Oh, then what do we call small ants?
Tiny
Twigs.
Like quigs.
Twigs.
My brain. I'm
Twigs.
so glad I didn't say what I was thinking out loud. Oof.
No, I want to hear what you were going to say.
No, go ahead and say it.
No, I don't think you do. No, I don't think you want to do.
There we
I
go.
think we do.
What did you say you rolled?
Really? I rolled a 17 altogether.
Oh, that's including
Oh,
modifier?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh god damn it! I keep forgetting to select my token.
Yeah, select
All right.
token first.
I keep forgetting to do that. All right, 1 second. Yeah, I did that. Gonna hit the button. Boink. Ooh, not bad.
Not bad. Very good.
It could be worse. It could be a Mandragora. I'd rather not deal with Mandragoras.
I'm gonna do that. Well, doesn't matter if stream sees the rolls.
Yeah, hey, fun fact, Veronika. You have higher HP than Tiri right now.
She has higher HP than she did originally at level 2.
Yeah.
Oh, like a lot more.
But yeah, Tiri has 20 HP. You have 21.
Yeah.
I have 24.
All right. Time for the turn order. Let me see on stream. Wow, Jinsei's head actually is not blocking the turn order.
Yay!
Well,
I mean,
Not completely. Let me just move that up a little bit.
To block the turn order?
To not block turn order when other things come into play. Anyways, you won't be surprised this round. Jinsei, as you now notice, the spots that looked like dead bark and shrubbery had moved. The bark still looks dead, but the shrubbery near it moved. You realize these things, while not moving, can look like dead shrubbery due to this fact.
That's
Seth?
spoopy.
Seth, remember what I said that these plants don't look normal?
Yeah, no, I vaguely remember that, huh?
Well, I'd like to amend that statement. This whole forest is not normal.
Yeah, no, fair enough, yeah, huh? Might I
think-
suggest we get ready?
It's time for a bit of pruning.
It leaps down from the rock and attacks you.
Koi.
That is a 16.
16. That is even with my AC.
It hits. Let me move my dice tray closer.
That is even.
Yep, it's a meter beat situation. You take 3 piercing damage as its claws dig into the side of your armor and into your flesh. And you hear it just go...
Annoying ant noises.
God, it's so fucking annoying. Reminds me of the fucking salamanders from Homestuck.
Did you forget what I am?
He's,
Right.
he said Homestuck. He said Homestuck.
He still
did,
said
but
salamanders.
I'm not taking it back.
Hey,
You
Seth.
can't make me. Neener. What?
No, 13 does not hit you.
Nope.
It goes to claw, and it's like, hey, I'm not taking that back. Just automatically shield, slap into the face of the thing as it tries clawing at you, and just...
Ting. Ting. Neener.
Seth, it's your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna take a good old swing.
Okay.
That was a 3 that missed.
Yeah, that missed. Well, hold on. 3 plus what?
3 plus 5.
Yeah, that misses.
Action surge.
Are you really gonna act a surge now?
No, you're right.
The first enemy.
It's the first enemy!
You're right. I won't.
Should.
Cut. Okay. Anything else you can do?
Oh.
Alright. You will see this thing spring out of the shrubbery as it sees its allies attacking. 5.
Help me! It's Yuto!
What the fuck?
Sorry, I'm used to him popping out of shrubs.
2, 3, 4. These things don't have a lot of movement. Jinsei, it is your turn.
Well, since I know these guys are plants, I know what I'm doing. Chaos control.
Great sword becomes flamed and electrified.
I have an idea.
And I'm gonna beat the shit out of this one that just attacked me.
Make an attack roll. Oh no! Oh,
that one!
No! You know what's worse? All of those are natural 1s except the fire lightning. It's a 1 and a 2. How did you roll so many fucking 1s?
What the fuck? Why?
That is almost mathematically impossible.
The pass
Oh,
without
no.
trace. The pass without trace kind of wind thing as he goes to swing kind of trips him up to the side.
Ow.
God.
Why?
Hey, Jim, are you okay?
You go for the swing, And because the twig still has its claw on your side, it curls its fingers a bit, causes you to flinch and hit the stone beside it, causing stone to shatter and splinter off on each side of it. And as it sees that, it just looks back to you suddenly in like a quick like twitch motion for going.
You little.
Yeah, definitely remind me of salamanders.
Seth, you see another one pop out of the shrubbery.
No!
5,
Bad Yuto!
10, 15, 20.
Bad Yuto! I'll get the spray bottle. I'll fucking do it.
And another one pops out from a base of a tree.
Ah, it's all the Yutos.
5, 10, 15, 20.
Jinsei, make them stop.
I'm trying.
Use arson.
Use arson, he says.
Okay.
Use arson, he says. 5. Another one pops up from the north. 5, 10, 15, 20.
It's all the Yutos.
I should have given these two some spell scrolls, specifically of shield and firebolt. I have those to spare.
It's all the Yutos that could have been.
The twig in front of you pulls out its claws and goes for another stab, but you've learned from this and quickly yank back the greatsword. And as you yank it back, you let go and snatch its hand and just rip it away from close to your body, re-grabbing the hilt of your sword. Very pissed.
I'm gonna make firewood out of you.
Hey, Jinsei, I got a question.
What?
As he smacks the guy in the face again with his shield, stopping another attack.
Hey, if they're trying to stop us from getting the sword, what if we just grab the sword? Will that cause them to stop or make them more pissed?
Seth, it's your
You're gonna
turn.
find out.
I'd wait to find out until after we diminish their numbers.
It is your turn, Seth.
Yeah, that's fair enough. 18 to hit.
That will hit. Are you hitting the one that's been attacking you?
Yeah.
Roll damage.
I'm just gonna look at him. It's nothing personal, kid.
He's looking at you, kid.
10?
10 damage?
Yeah.
Yes, you slice it down the middle and kill it.
And then
These
I can
things
use
are
my
weak, but they've
movement,
got
right?
numbers.
Then I can use my movement, right?
Yes.
Quick question. If I were to catty corner step above what I just killed and walk straight up, will they get attacks of opportunity against me?
They don't have a reach of 10 feet.
Okay, then I'm going to do that and get up to the sword.
5, 10, 15, 20.
Okay,
You don't have an
gonna
action. You don't have an action to pull it.
Action surge.
action surge to pull it.
Are you really?
In the middle of 4 plant monsters.
It'll be fine, trust me.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no, it's this again.
Con saving throw?
Wait.
Yes.
Yes.
16.
16?
Yeah.
You are pushed 15 feet back. And you take... Let me find the die. Wow, I rolled low. 1 thunder damage.
I don't think we're supposed to pull it yet.
And you see a magical dome surround the sword of this dark-looking energy.
Oh! Yeah, no, we're not supposed to get this yet.
Great. So it's one of those scenarios where we have to make sure the area is clear before we can secure the objective.
Yup, but hey, didn't take too much damage, so there's at least that.
Good job wasting your action surge.
Hey, I mean,
Is
it
that
either
the
would have worked or it wouldn't have.
is that
I
the
don't
end
know
of your
what
turn?
Yeah, that's all I can do at the moment.
All right. This guy doesn't have to move as far. 5 feet.
Oh, hey, I killed your friend.
13 does not hit you. Goes for a swing. You just like, oh hey, I killed your friend. Ping! Smack it in the face with your shield.
It kind of happened like that.
Jinsei, it's your turn.
I'm still gonna smack this fucker.
Make another attack roll.
I'm gonna do that.
You hit it. You kill it with a slashing as you carve through it from like its shoulder to its hip. But when the fire actually catches on it, it screams in agony and pain as it burns away to ash. You now know they are vulnerable to fire damage.
Kyosore! Chaos Slash!
And because I don't want to scream and wake people up that are sleeping, it's like one of those like high-pitched death screams.
Yeah, you don't need to say anything more from there. I get it. Alright, was that little fucker dead? I'm gonna quickly move over here. I'm gonna move up here to Seth, be right next to him so we can watch each other's backs.
All right.
That kind of
The
noise.
fuck?
Yeah, kind of like that. Yeah.
I heard goose honking.
I mean, yeah, that's they're the devil, so I mean it makes sense.
They are a light on this world.
Fair enough.
Jinsei reminds me of old times.
All right. That's the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wait, that's not
Yeah,
bad. It's not me.
Jinsei.
It's not me. It's not me. It's Jinsei.
Hey, Seth, you know the line from Kingdom Hearts, right?
Which one?
Second one with Squall and Cloud when they were fighting off against Heartless.
Vaguely. Give me a refresher.
I'll give you the whole scene then. Think you can handle this many? Well, might be tough if one more shows up. Then that'll be the one I take care of. What? You're fighting too? And then they both just rush off into battle in opposite directions.
Oh, I was thinking more of Lord of the Rings.
As
yeah.
you get swarmed,
A
attack. Jinsei, you get hit at the end of that and just
Salamander. I think I can fight alongside a salamander.
You take 5 damage as a claw goes into your other ribs.
Ooh.
So wait, what was my first bit of damage like before that?
That you took?
Yeah, the one before that.
I think it was 3.
So I took 3 from before to bring it down to 17.
You're
Yeah,
at
I
max.
took
You're at
5.
max HP when this fight started.
Yeah. So I took 3 from before, that brings it down to 17. I took 5 just now, that brings it down to 12. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm at 12 HP right now.
Yep. Next twig. It's gonna attack you from where it's standing. That is a 14. It does not hit you.
Miss me!
As it goes to attack you, you take your other hand and just smack it away. It's like, nope, I already got one of them. No, I'm kidding. But it's basically like you just don't want any more rib holes.
Yeah, you should try hitting him in the face with the shield. It's pretty fun.
5, 10, 15. Go ahead, Seth. Not Seth, but like whoever yelled Seth.
Never mind. I thought he was trying to tell. I thought he was trying to give them ideas to hit me in the face with the shield.
No. He was telling you that.
Yeah, he was talking to me.
Okay, so you don't have.
Don't have one.
Don't have one. Okay, there's the remark. Seth, you're being attacked. Natural 1.
Ha! Ping.
I will say the ping with the shield this time will actually deal your strength modifier in damage.
Hey, +3.
Ding.
You only have a 16 strength? Oh no, you have a 17 strength.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. Seth, it's your turn.
I'm gonna hit him.
Dun, 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 dun,
The
dun,
one
dun.
you just pinged, or the one in front of you?
Oh, the one in front of me.
Okay. Make a sword swing.
Does a 16 plus 5 hit?
Yes,
Okay.
obviously.
Uh-huh.
Dun, 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 dun,
That would be 3, 6, 9.
9 damage?
Yeah.
It's dead.
Just gonna look over to the one I pinged. See, and now you get to know what that's like.
Jinsei, it's your turn.
All right. I'm gonna hit this one.
All right, make an attack.
And clickety clackety.
Same death scream as it bursts into flames. Dead.
Chaos slash.
You know, kind of jealous of you in that fire attack. It's nice.
I had a sneaking suspicion since we are dealing with plants. And
Uh,
plants, they don't like being burned.
Unless they're kinky.
You
Let's not go there.
you will see this twig right here. As it sees the bursting of flames, will try running away. You have an attack of opportunity against it.
Oh no, you don't.
Make another sword swing.
Oh, where are you going?
That still hits. It is now dead, as it also screams and burned to ashes.
Where are you running to, punk?
This one will try running away from Seth. Seth, make an attack of opportunity.
No. Come back. That would be a 16.
That'll hit.
Come back. 5. 10.
It's dead.
Shh. Sleep now. You've done enough.
As the two go to run, I'm imagining both of our party just hits them simultaneously.
I'm over here trying new things. I'm throwing my weight into my sword more often.
See, Jimmy, you're saying that in my head, y'all trying to find out more about where specifically this cafe that Veronika works at. He's like, nope. He's like, look at that sky. Look at those fields. Look at that grass.
Look at that traumatizing memory.
Yeah. Look into the mirror.
Look into the mirror. Tell me what you see. If you don't tell me what I want to hear, I'll introduce you to Hound.
All right. So, you do see after they're all dead, you see that dark, protective orb around the sword and the stone still remain.
Oh, shit. Seth is going to turn around and look at the water.
As you look to the water, you see the darkness that was at the center start rising up to the surface and start forming into a physical form.
Ah, fuck.
It looks like a amorphous humanoid shape, and it will walk 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet closer to you. And as it gets there, you see it's just basically a human body with no features. Like pure blank slate. But you can tell like where a nose would be, where the eye sockets would be. Indentations that show what human figure is. And it moves its head between you two. And its shape begins to morph. It takes on Steph's armor, grows a shield out of one of its arms, and then grows a great sword out of its other hand, sharing a similar motif to that of Jinsei's.
What the?
Hey,
And
Jinsei! Look, it's mimicking. Aw, it's so flattering.
but it takes
This is gonna hurt.
it takes on Jinsei's appearance though.
Oh, that's... Seeing you in my armor is weird.
Seeing my own face is weird.
That's... Have you not looked in a mirror?
Have you not looked in a mirror? Oh, but hold on, wait. By the way, fuck, I forgot to scroll down. The shadow came from here. Or the shadowy figure came from there. I'm not using a shadow stat block, but no, it's there. Fuck. I should have.
I'm getting some real bad Darkling vibes.
Seth, it's your turn.
Doesn't matter.
Alright, Jinsei.
You know what? Because of this particular fight, I'm gonna have the taboo theme from Brawl playing on my computer.
I'm
It
gonna
seems
step
appropriate.
about 30 feet forward and hold my action.
You're gonna move 30 feet forward and hold your action, you said?
What are you holding your action for?
I'm just holding my action. He hasn't attacked us yet.
Point.
Wouldn't it be smarter for you to stay back with me so we can take a chance to recover while he creeps up on us?
I'm stepping forward so that I can take aggro so that you can recover.
5,
I didn't have that much damage
10,
done, so.
15, 20, 25, 30. As soon as you get within the 5 feet range...
Okay. Never mind, I'll just do my attack.
Yeah, as soon as you get within the 5 feet range, it attacks you. As a
Shit!
as a reaction.
Because it held its action.
Does a... Yeah, no, a 16... Actually, no, it would be an 18. Or... Yeah, 18
Do
hits
math.
you.
Yeah, 18 hits.
As it hits you with its greatsword, Jinsei, you see its mouth moves to formulate the words Chaos Slash. And as it slashes, you see it radiates a similar energy to your greatsword, but it is not that of flames and electricity, but of a darker essence.
What? Seth, watch out!
What? What are you talking?
Seth, you will take... You will take 7 slashing damage.
You said 7.
7 slashing.
Okay.
4 necrotic.
Oh.
Okay.
And 3 psychic damage.
Oh, was that instant death?
Nope, I'm at 9 HP.
It is your turn to attack, Seth.
I can definitely admit they did not enjoy their experiences bursting into flame.
As it feels like your mind and body is currently lit aflame and being devoured from from the cut wound across your chest.
8.
8 to hit?
8 to hit.
It takes its shield and just bats it to the side with minimal ease.
Ah, fuck me. Hey, Jinsei, a little bit of help.
Do you want to use your bonus action for anything?
I can't. I don't have anything to use my bonus action with.
Yes, you do.
Oh, yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. I can do second wind.
Second
Yeah, you
wind,
have both second
and you
wind
have
and healing
crystals.
crystals.
Oh, yeah, and I have crystals. Well,
The,
I'll
Second wind-
use...
the crystals are bonus
Probably-
actions, and the potions are actions.
Okay.
If you do second wind,
Let's-
you'll get more HP back.
Yeah, then I'll do second wind.
All right. I believe it is a D10 plus your fighter level, which is 2.
Yes.
So D10 plus 2.
D10 plus 2?
Yes.
7.
You get 7 HP back.
I'm up
Ugh.
to 16 HP.
That's what's your max?
24.
Okay, that's not bad.
But it's
No,
like
I'm not weak in regards to like my constitution or anything. It's just, ow. Ow.
Let's see.
Well,
5, 10,
luckily,
15, 25, 30. Ah, shit.
what?
I was hoping that I can try and get around him and see if I can flank him and put him at disadvantage, but that's not possible from where we're at.
No, we were the same. We were the same amount of distance away from him.
you
before,
can
so-
fly there.
If I
Oh, hey, hold on. If he takes our appearance, does that mean he gets the ability to fly now?
Technically, but
He's
But,
If
uh,
I-
I don't
but
think he
Jinsei,
does.
you can use your. This is how movement works. To explain it real quick, you can move your walking movement speed, which I believe is 30, and then use
and then you can
20 more of your
Fly.
flight for a total of 50.
uh
Or you can fly a total of 50.
by the way,
Okay.
if I
Oh, hold
if
on.
I may,
I realize the music is probably drowning people out because it is spiking louder than everyone else.
oh my.
Let me double check now.
if I may give a potential strategy idea.
Okay, there we go. We're good.
Jinsei is capable of protecting both of yourselves in different ways using his reaction.
Yeah, because interception.
So if you stand next to each other, he could reduce damage done to Seth, or raise his own AC using the protection, or the gift of the martyr.
That's true. I do remember that. So in that case,
Well- Plus, you both can heal as bonus actions using crystals.
and we're gonna need those crystals considering how this guy is mimicking my sword.
Yep.
And Steph's equipment.
This guy may be copying me, but there's nothing that can beat the original.
You guys are fighting a giant ditto.
That is 24 damage.
All right.
This is the real deal. Chaos Slash.
As you go forward and you go to use your slash. Yeah, he is mimicking Seth's equipment, so it would just be 18 AC, because nothing's added to chainmail. So yeah, you hit. And as you hit the thing, that's 24 damage. The fire and lightning is reduced to half.
So 18 damage.
Yeah. So it takes 18 damage.
And you should
It
probably bonus action heal.
yeah. It brings up its shield, but your blow gets right to the edge of the shield and forces through the side, causing a spark. As you can see, its amorphous form has actually hardened to work like actual equipment, and you get a nice slash across its chest. But you see the fire and electricity as it goes into it seems to immediately evaporate, showing that it is not as harmed by fire or lightning damage.
Also, smite.
You can smite if you wish.
I'll have to do that next turn, because my health is not looking all that great.
Well, you can smite on a hit. And then you can bonus action heal with the crystal.
Oh.
Yeah, we're talking about Divine Smite, not the spell smites, which I don't think you have yet.
I have Wrathful Smite.
Yeah, not Wrathful Smite. We're talking about Divine Smite, the class feature. Do you use that?
Yes, I will use it.
All right, that's one spell slot gone. You're doing an additional 2d8 damage, and it's radiant damage.
Yes.
Let's see. It's spell level 1?
Yeah, I already took the spell off. Just roll a d8, 2d8.
Yeah. Oh, just straight up roll a 2d8?
Yes.
Yes.
Alright, 1 second.
Or if this thing is treated as an undead, which we have no idea if it is or not, probably not, it would be a third.
Probably doing this wrong, but let's do this.
Oh, that's right.
All right. You deal 10 more damage to it.
Not done yet. Smite.
So you hit against the shield, and as it sparks across, you say, "Not done yet, smite!" And you add radiant energy on top of it, on top of the slash. And you see the radiant energy does burn into it, but it does not seem to be more effective than just the slash of your weapon. So it still does damage, but it is not weakened like your fire and lightning damage is. Do you bonus action pull out a crystal and crush it?
Yes.
Roll 2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2. Oh wait, there was a command for that, right?
/R.
/R.
Yeah, like what you did for 2d8.
2d6, you said?
2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2. Ebushki.
Max HP, you get 12 back. Oh wait, 10. You put 2d4 plus 4. It's 2d4 plus 2. So you get 10 HP back. You get 10 back.
But that's fine, because I'm at max anyway.
All right. This shadowy reflection of yourselves brings its attention to Jinsei now. That will hit. It rolled a 16 with its modifier definitely above that.
Shit.
Gotcha.
You see it mouth the words of Chaos Slash. You take 12 points of damage total.
Ah, no.
3 necrotic, 2 psychic, and 7 slashing.
Ah, damn, that hurts.
Seth, it is now your turn.
$18.
18 to hit. just hits.
11.
11 damage?
Yep.
You slash into it with your greatsword, catching it as it pulls the shield back to do the slash across Jinsei's chest, which you now see he's this like shadowy form that's a combination of you both is adding both of your fighting styles to its own. It's adding Jinsei's like fluid motion of sword strikes along with your defensive capabilities of the shield and a sheer number of strength. But in the same way, it also is giving its opening where there wouldn't be openings between you two. So you use that to get your slash in. But as you cut into its shoulder, unlike Jinsei's sword, it cuts less deep and actually gets caught in the shoulder, as it only takes 5 damage. And it just looks over to you.
Hi.
Jinsei, it's your turn.
All right.
Unless Seth wants to, like, heal someone.
Yeah, do you use a bonus action to crush your crystal?
Yes.
So you go, hi, quick hand to hip crush. Roll 2d4 plus and add 2 to it.
2d4
this-
add 2.
Jinsei, it's now your turn.
7.
You have 7 HP back. That will hit. The fire and lightning is reduced to half, so that's 17 damage.
Take this. Chaos slash.
You see, as you carve into it, you see its form actually get cut in half. And as it's cut in half, your sword stops, catching at the hip of the monster, of the shadowy figure, and you're taken off guard for a second as Seth's greatsword was knocked loose, but you can't cut through its hip as it starts reforming around the greatsword before ejecting it out itself. It
You can
seems
smite again.
it seems to be resisting death. And even
can
if he
smite
did,
again.
if he did add the smite on top of it, same effect would still happen.
Damn, he's tough.
No kidding.
Also, bonus action heal.
He's at max. Or no, he isn't. He got hit.
No,
So-
I took 12 damage earlier.
Yeah. Do you want a bonus action heal again and keep burning through these crystals, or?
You know what? Yeah, because this fight is an absolute slugfest.
All right, Seth.
Two.
That will be
Good.
a 20 to hit. That hits.
Blind hits.
2d4 plus 2. Doink. Oh,
Unless-
nat
unless-
1!
Unless Jinsei, or well, no, hold on. He hasn't. Does he have the protection fighting style?
He has the interception.
Intercept.
Jinsei, do you want to intercept this blow? With your reaction?
Well, that cost me another spell slot.
No.
No.
It's your fighting style. You can use your reaction to make a blow against Seth, reduced damage.
Then I'll do it.
Alright, roll me a d10 plus, I believe it's proficiency bonus?
Yes, so +2.
Yeah, so d10 plus 2.
1d10?
1d10 plus 2. You reduce it by
shit.
5 damage. Okay. Seth, you were going to take 4 slashing, 4 necrotic, and 2 psychic. Instead, Jinsei matches the blows of the sword. You only take the two psychic and 3 slashing. As the energies of their greatswords clash, and magical energies like sparking and colliding with each other in this sword clash. The blade still manages to nick into your shoulder, and some of the energy feedback sends that psychic shock into your head.
Well, thanks. That actually did help a tad bit.
So you only take a total of 5 damage.
Thank you, Jinsei.
Seth, it is your turn.
This thing is really tough.
24
To hit, roll damage.
to hit.
I only recovered 4 health from my last crystal. What?
9.
How much?
9.
9? Is any of that a 1 or a 2?
One of them was.
You can re-roll 1 or 2s with great weapon fighting.
I wasn't sure if it was just attack.
No, it's the damage.
13. 13.
13? Okay.
Hold on.
So, you deal 6 damage, since your weapon isn't magical, but that still would knock him to 0. And he fails. He fails to save. How do you want to do this?
Yes!
Can I do it with the good old Artorias flip?
Sure. You knock up both their greatswords, spin backwards a bit, get into Artorias pose, and then use the weight of your own greatsword to flip you 3 times in the air and slam down right in the center of this shadowy Jinsei's head and carve all the way down the center of its body and makes the ground beneath it crack. And as the water starts seeping up through the cracks of this damaged platform, you see the shadowy figure, now in 2 pieces, slowly melt back into the water. And you hear a shattering of glass behind you, and when you both look back, the shadowy dome is gone. Let me give you your experience.
Jinsei, she said let's not do this again.
Holy crap.
It's hard enough dueling each other, but when we're both working together like that, goddamn.
Well, at least you showed him that y'all working together is better than y'all working together.
Yuto, hey, or not Yuto, hey Jinsei, hey, you want to try the fusion dance? We'll both end up better than where we were.
Not interested.
That's fair. Something's just gonna plop on his back.
Look at the bright side. Not all 5 of us were there to make it even more crazy, bullshit, difficult.
Oh dear.
Which now I
you.
kind of want to come back and do this boss to see how crazy it would get.
I'm pretty sure that it would be you 4, and then it would have a dragon.
Oh shit! No, it would have it would be like a centaur type thing. It's part of a
Hence the
body
reason. Hence the reason why I had the taboo theme for Brawl playing on my computer while this fight was going on.
Yeah, I feel like it would have some sort of fusion with all 4 of you, like Veronika's scythe with Jinsei's enchantment, Yuto's speed, Seth's gear, and then Flux.
And dragon wings.
Dragon wings.
No, just Flux behind, like a shadow Flux behind it, and Flux is doing battle with Flux in the background.
Flux and Flux are both talking in the background,
What
comparing
the fuck
notes.
is going on?
All right. Out of that fight between the both of you, you both get 200 experience points.
Excellent.
Right, no, I'm now at 830.
Ah, what the hell? Wait, what? What? Why is this on the opposite side?
What do you mean?
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, you both
okay.
gain 200 experience.
So close to leveling up. So close.
Yeah, I'm very close.
Uh-oh.
We're very close. Oh man, that was a tough fight.
Seth is just gonna stand up.
Do you
Hi,
guys
buddy, let's go collect.
do you guys want to make any checks
I wanna
before?
look around for flowers.
Huh?
I want to look around for herbs.
I'm looking around for ores.
Herbs and loot.
Do they get a last
Or
hit
what?
bonus?
Both of you do a perception check.
Habushki.
24.
Did mine go
Okay,
through?
21 and 24. All right. There's herbs around, but you're not sure if they're just more enemies or if they're actually dead plants. Which, by the way, the trees that had the like black bark and spots all over it are becoming brown once again slowly as life is returning to them, and they're not being corrupted. Jinsei, you're looking around for any ore deposit or anything, and I'll say around you don't see any, but you do notice in the water there is a glint in the center of this pond through the returned darkened center.
What's that?
Was what?
I think I saw something in the lake. better go.
Can Seth take a look?
Seth, you look over, you see the same thing. You see a glint in the now returned darkened center of the pond.
Just gonna pat him on the back. Go get it, my guy. His loot.
Jinsei shrugs and steps right in.
All right, Seth, you go ahead and do your movement, and then Jinsei will do his.
Alright, I'm gonna go over to the sword.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 20, 25. Do you take a step on the water?
I'm gonna plummet like a rock if I do.
Do you
But
take
yeah,
do you take a step?
yeah, I'll do it. Why not?
You're walking on water.
He's walking on sunshine.
Whoa, 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 what?
The water seems to be solid underneath your feet.
Hold up.
And the glint is slightly brighter as you step onto the water.
This is really weird. This certainly isn't ice. I'm gonna take a closer look.
Alright. You move 10 feet closer. Seth moves 15 feet closer to the sword and the stone. Seth, what do you do with the sword and the stone?
Going to grab a hold.
You grab.
Alright, here's the hope.
Or
Here's the
I'm
hope.
looking
I
to grasp it.
hold this.
Alright, you grab the sword and you're going to pull.
Yup.
Make a strength check.
21.
21. You begin to pull on the sword. And as you do, you start choking.
Ooh.
And you're confused why you're choking.
Okay.
And you are choking. On water.
Whoa.
Oh, lovely.
You don't know
Whoa.
you don't know how you got here. But you're choking on water as when you take that quick breath to yank up, you breathed in water. And you see the sword is glowing at the hilt.
I'm gonna look up.
Oh.
Oh shit, did I accidentally send Seth also to the GM layer? No, I didn't. Thank goodness.
But I'm gonna look up from where I am.
You look up and you do not see daylight.
Well, shit. All right, time to keep pulling.
Are you really speaking while underwater while you're choking? You're
No,
technically
this is all in
drowning.
my head.
I
Gotcha.
think that was more
my-
player than character.
All right, in your head, you're saying that to yourself. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw to not drown.
15.
You succeed. You get to survive one last round. Jinsei,
Oh, shit, I only get a last round.
or one more round. Sorry. You see this bright light underneath you.
If I recall, rules are like you don't start drowning until a number of turns after you're equal to your con mod.
That's if you're holding your breath. He was suddenly transported, unable to hold his breath, and he breathed immediately as soon as he hefted up on the sword. He is in the process of drowning, and he's making con saves to not drown.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Does Jinsei see bubbles of me drowning?
No, he does not. He just sees a bright
Oh.
light at the bottom of this pond. What does Jinsei do?
I see nothing. I see nothing but light. I can't make out what it is.
Mm-hmm. What do you do, Jinsei?
I am gonna move back.
You're gonna move 5 feet back. What do you do after you move back?
I'm gonna move back to about here.
Okay.
Because, I get the feeling that if I stick around there any longer while there's a light there, I'm probably gonna get foot.
Do you want to make a check before you move to make sure?
Make a check? Okay, what kind of check am I making?
If you're wanting to determine the nature of this light or if being around it is bad, I would say you can make up to 3 different checks. You can make an Arcana if this is possibly magical. You can make I guess you can insight based on the atmosphere of this area and of the things you've had to deal with. Or you can make a investigation of or a perception, I guess. Investigation or perception of the pond, of if there's any other danger.
Okay, so I got some options. I'm gonna do 1 for Arcana.
You only choose one.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, so we're gonna go with your Arcana.
Ah, shit.
So with a 9, there is definitely something magical in presence here, but what you went through, you believe is the worst of it. And that the light at the bottom is most likely not something dangerous.
Still, quite mysterious.
Yes. What do you do?
Same as before. I'm gonna move back a little bit.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and remove turn order. And you're moving back up onto here, you said?
Yeah.
Seth, make another athletics check, and then make a constitution save.
Nat 20 for the athletics. 10 for the con.
Okay. With the natural 20, you rip the sword out of the stone. But with that 10 constitution, you feel the water filling your lungs. Your eyesight starts to go black. Or your vision starts to go even more black, unable to even see the light coming from the sword. And your grip slowly starts to loose from it.
Oh, shit.
I will determine if you are dead soon. Jinsei. A burst of radiant light shoots up out of the pond. As you see earth rising up from the pond around it. And you see a stone statue of a woman holding Seth's unconscious body in her arms. And you see the sword pulled out of the stone, hanging from in between his ring finger and his pinky finger, in the hand with his shield. And you see water spilling out of his mouth, and his skin starting to turn blue from the lack of oxygen.
Oh no. Seth!
Do you rush forward? Alright, you rush forward. What is the first thing you do when you get to Seth?
Seeing that there's water coming out of him, my first instinct is to help him get all that water out of his body before he fully dies.
Now, how are you going to do it, though? Because by what you can tell, he's not, air quote, alive? He's unconscious and in the process of dying.
If I may, hit points or condition?
I'm not revealing.
Ah.
What do you do, Jinsei? Because you are a paladin in training. What do you do to try and aid your ally in a moment of them dying?
Would lay on hands work?
Do you wish to use it? And how many points of it?
Says it's going. Wait. You spend 5 points from your pool of healing to cure the target of one disease or neutralize one poison affecting it. I'll use all 5.
All 5?
You have 10, by the way.
Technically has 10, yeah, because you're level 2. You have 10. But all right, do you use 5 or do you use 10?
I'll use 5
All right.
and see. Let's see what happens.
You could use both and just have 5 of it try a condition and 5 heal.
Let's do just the 5. That's what he's choosing. You lay your hand on Seth's chest. You pump divine energy out of your hand and into his chest. You see the water that's spewing from his mouth begins to glow radiant energy as you see from your lay on hands start pumping the water out of his lungs as a spout of water just erupts from him. Seth, you wake up throwing up water and then suddenly just heaving in a large gasp of air.
Seth,
Hi! How you
Easy.
doing?
easy, man.
This is hell. Am I in hell?
Seth, you are being cradled by a stone statue of a woman wearing priestly robes.
Oh. Hello, baby. How you doing?
Did not expect that.
Did we win?
Yeah. And you've got a prize.
Seth
I
actually
hope it was
has
worth it.
2 prizes.
Because he also got the last hit bonus. I think.
He did, I think.
All right,
I'm
Seth.
pretty sure he did.
He did. He got the last hit bonus because it failed its con save to go back to 1 HP. But Seth,
Yes.
as you're brought forth back to consciousness and you see the sword in the stone barely hanging from your in your grasp, you swing it up to get it into your hand and you pull it up to your face. You see this brilliantly crafted longsword in your hand. Definitely representing that of the Excalibur from the first movie production, which is a significantly beautiful design sword, even though it's not historically accurate, of Excalibur from the first ever movie made about the Arthurian Prince Arthur and Excalibur.
This is beautiful. This is nice.
You feel a warmth in your hand as you hold this, and then you have a menu pop up in front of your face that says last hit bonus. It spins, and then it stops. And it says double reward. And it shows it widens a bit and it spins 2 of them. And then it lands on one. Yeah, it lands on one that says unique skill unlock. And the second one will say what was the second one? It was unique skill unlock. And the second one was going to be I had it in my mind, now I forgot.
It obviously wasn't that important.
Well, no, because it was supposed to be of equal value. Unique skill unlock or enchantment. That's what it was.
Oh, or enchantment?
Mm-hmm. Unique skill unlock or enchantment.
Just gonna look over to Jinsei. What do you think?
He
Skill?
He Okay, you're telling him out loud. Yeah, he can't read it.
Skill or enchantment? What do you think?
It's up to you, pal. You earned that.
Yeah, but I gotta get your opinion. Hell, you've been with me through this, and you did kind of save my life.
All right. I say, go with an enchantment.
All right then. Roll me a good one.
Well, hon, are you telling me just a skill or a unique skill?
Does it say unique?
Yes, which a unique skill
Okay.
usually refers to a feat option.
Then I will tell him it says unique skill, and or an enchantment.
A unique skill. You know what? Go with the skill.
All right then.
You select
And I'll
you select the unique skill?
Yup.
You get the unique skill reward, and Jinsei will get a enchantment reward.
Another
Hey.
magic button for Jinsei.
The enchantment that Jinsei will get is not a very strong one. The enchantment will allow a weapon of his choice to just basically get a +1 to it.
Oh hey, you can upgrade your greatsword.
It's not nothing special, but it'll do.
Actually, you know what? We're gonna rewind before you choose it, because you know what? I will allow you guys to metagame this.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna rewind and let you guys actually decide this. If Seth gets a unique skill, I won't be giving him the unique skill you got, but I'll be giving him one that I know he talked to me as a player wanted to get in the future. And you will get a +1 enchantment, which would be the same +1 that Yuto got. But if it was the reverse, he chose the enchantment, he was going to have one of his weapons enchanted to do extra damage, like Heartbound.
Oh,
And Jinsei, you would get his unique skill, which would be Giant's Grip.
Ooh. That would be good for you.
Then we can both have monkey grips on giant swords.
We could.
That actually sounds pretty
But
cool.
it would delay what he wanted Seth to go for.
I don't even remember what skill I wanted to get.
The feat,
Oh, the upgraded version of my giant strength.
yes.
Wasn't it?
Yes. You would
Do you
lose
still
the
want it?
progress into getting to that one.
Do you still want it?
Oh, what would it let me do? Trying to think of where I was wanting to go with Seth.
You was wanting to go with dual wielding. Because that's what the upgraded feat of giant strength eventually lets you do with bigger weapons.
Yeah. Wielding great swords.
Something tells me Shield is watching something
It
hilarious.
wouldn't be great swords, but you would be dual wielding bigger weapons.
Eventually, you'll be dual wielding great swords.
It would be a great sword with a long sword and versatile property.
Yeah.
He would essentially be Twin Blade from Fable.
Jinsei, you can have the skill. I'll take
sure?
the enchantment. Yeah, I'll take the enchantment.
Alright, so in game, outside of the rewind, you decide to take the enchantment, and you see that it gives the unique skill to Jinsei. How this will now go out in... Let me change the background music, because we're out of combat.
Oh, yeah. We've been out of that for a while. And actually, while we
By
do
the
this,
way, you may want to move the map towards the two.
Fuck! Ah! Damn it! I did it again! I forgot to scroll the wrong monitor! The sword and the stone was in the center, everybody, and then all this happened in the center of the pawn thing. I'm sorry. I'm fucking bad at this.
We all
Hey,
are.
hey, it happens.
Now check
Wolven,
screen.
hello! Yes, tense music is tense. It's being changed.
My
Yeah,
gosh,
I just now checked the stream. I am a crappy moderator.
you have so many tabs open, my guy.
What do you mean so many tabs?
Me.
Oh, I'm talking to Pokemon.
Oh, okay, thank God.
My guy, jeez. I'm surprised your computer can run as fast as it is.
Yeah, it's a pretty recent laptop.
Oh, okay. That explains
Yeah,
a
like
lot then.
I mean, I got mine back in 2019, so.
Actually, hold on.
Uh,
I'm curious. How many tabs you got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 18, 19,
Actually,
20,
while we do this, I'm gonna take a minute to start my laundry.
29,
All right.
30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42 tabs! Jeez!
And
Jesus Christ, that is the most amount of tabs I've ever seen on a single
And-
PC.
All right.
I apologize if I'm pointing out possible things to do so much. It's just like I know Mobius is a new player. I'm trying to give my own like possible strategic advice to help with like him get used to features and whatnot.
Yes, and it's very much accepted. But when it comes to like cinematic points like that, I always be like, I'm not going to reveal information. This is where the player has
Yeah.
to make the choice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so with all due respect, Mike, I probably wouldn't have gone for that feat anyway. I don't know why I was going for it originally, but I've most certainly changed my mind.
Okay. I think it's because your play style and Alicization, and you said that would be the reason why he switches his weapon style. Because this
Probably.
happens before the Licorice arc.
Yeah, probably.
Alright, Jinsei,
Jinsei does it.
you now will have the Giant's Grip feature.
Which means we need to get you a shield.
No thanks.
That is literally what Giant's Grip allows you to do. Greatsword and a shield in the other hand.
It'll help with your beefiness.
The both of you will be 18 AC one-handed greatsword wielders.
Quite literally.
By the way, what's Excalibur's stats?
I will add that to your character sheet.
Mango, I have a paper one.
Oh, fair. Get it soon. Do you go back to town?
Yeah, we're done here.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. Seth.
Oh, plus I need to know what my weapons upgrade to.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, your enchantment's going to be different. You can choose what weapon's getting upgraded, by the way. Or with the enchantment.
Oh. Okay. Well,
Put it
once
on
I figure out
Excalibur.
once I figure out what Excalibur's damage is, then I'll decide.
All right. As you go to get off the statue will actually move and place you down on the surface of the water. And that's when you notice the statue's no longer a statue. It is a living woman. She gives you a brief smile before she sinks back into the water. And one hand rises above her head, and before she fully submerges, she places a hand on yours that is holding Excalibur before sliding fully into the water.
Lady of the Lake.
Ha.
Yep.
Well, that was interesting.
You got yourself quite a legendary sword there.
Just
Perhaps
looks
even
over
more
to
legendary
Jinsei.
than my own.
Do you think she's seeing any other like lake dudes, or you think it got shot?
Let's go. Come
I'm
on, let's
kidding.
go.
Kidding. Fucking.
Wolven has
say-
waved and did big eyes. Why are you big-eyed? Let me know.
You mind if I turn off the screen now, Seth?
Sorry about that.
Hey, you're
'Cause,
good, my
now
guy.
it's just a base screen.
Yeah, no, you're good, my guy.
Okay.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah. By the way, before I continue on with this, Seth, you want to know what an actual like decent chunk of that rock that that explodes when you throw it does?
What?
It does 8d6 acid damage.
An
Oh.
acid fireball.
What?
It's an acid fireball.
Yeah.
An acidic fireball.
That lasts for 3 rounds for whoever's caught in the blast radius. It happens on
The
initial
blast
failure.
radius.
Yeah, it's initial
Aw.
blast radius damage, and then whoever was caught in the blast radius and failed to save takes continual damage, no extra saves made. It just does the damage for 2 additional turns.
I'm popping on to
And
see
it's-
if I can't see my character sheet.
And it has 5 more range. Holy shit.
So, you could have instantly killed me before we even got to this area.
Yeah, no, like, it's terrible. All the tabs and also Lady of the Lake. Fair enough, Wolven. But now to the role-playing. Do you guys shoot a message to Yuto and them that you finish and are on your way?
I drowned.
Yes.
You
Shut up,
message
you're
to
still
the
alive.
party, I drowned, while Jinsei says, we finished the encounter.
We're done our end. We're heading back.
Seth, I drowned.
Wait, tell me your DM has been playing Elden Ring without telling me about the acid fireball.
That's
I
fair.
mean, I haven't fought any enemies that's done that yet, but it doesn't surprise me.
It sounds awful. It sounds completely awful.
By the way,
Acidic.
the rock, if you throw the rock, it does not instantly kill whoever it hits. It's just everything you've hit it with, except for the Immortal Man, he kind of allowed it to explode him. It's whatever has low HP will just instantly explode due to the impact, but if it has high HP and stuff, it will survive the initial explosion, but it will take maximum initial explosion damage.
What the
Damn.
fuck?
Well,
I
yeah.
may-
You created a biological weapon!
You
Correct.
made a
You
bioweapon.
create a biological weapon.
You know, if I take enough of this and put it into like a big sphere and shoot it with like a catapult or something.
I will say it will never be up to that size because it would actually begin eating itself.
Well, shit. That's okay. I
Which-
can attach crossbow
Which
bolts.
you will learn if you try that later.
That's okay. I can attach tiny amounts to crossbow bolts. It'll be fine.
God, yeah, no, you would literally have... You can actually do that. You can make crossbow bolt tips out of this stuff. And make it not explode, just do gradual damage.
Eventually.
Eventually.
Anyway. But
Alright.
Seth's just gonna walk beside Jinsei. So. I know what that light at the bottom of the lake was. It was me apparently.
Noticed.
Yeah. Thanks for saving my life. All that. Appreciate it. It's not the first time I've almost drowned. Won't be the last time, probably.
It's like I always tell Yuto. You keep me around. I'll make sure you see the end.
Right. Well, let's. I'm just gonna message Yuto. Hey, so there's a lady in the lake. She's kind of hot. You should totally introduce her to a different party member, because I don't want to get in trouble.
I mean, you already are by talking to her.
You
Right.
will receive a message back simply stating, Seth, you're already in trouble.
Shit.
Because you told me, of all people.
Just messages back. I'm not in trouble. Nuh-uh.
My wife has access to my account.
Oh, fuck.
Not only that, but again, he almost killed me.
Oh no, your message is separate. If you tell the...
No, this is out of character.
Oh, out of character, okay.
This is out of character. I must reiterate to the crowd, he almost killed me.
I'm gonna message Yuto some sensitive information about the event boss. Yeah, so it was us combined into a single entity.
You'll begin telling Tiri this, and see if Tiri actually has information on that.
Siri will check to see if she has information on that.
As you check to see if there's information on that, in the original one, originally it was you were supposed to be a higher level and came back to the lower floor to actually do it proper, and because you couldn't do it in a group, or it just wouldn't trigger, and it was actually you fighting a version of yourself, and it was supposed to be self-reflective of you can conquer the darkness in your own heart and earn the right to wield the Holy Blade Excalibur.
So it's a mix of the Dark Link fight and, of course, the Legend of the Holy Excalibur.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I'm gonna ask Jinsei, hey, you wanna hold it?
Oh no, I haven't earned the right to that.
You killed the thing too! Bullshit, you haven't earned the right.
Seth,
You
who was the
also
one who
saved
struck
the-
the final blow?
You also
And I
saved
got-
the wielder.
And I got things for it, so it's fine. Here, I'm just gonna hand it over to him. Go ahead, hold it. Swing it. I don't know. Fucking.
Fine, if you insist.
You hold the blade. You don't feel the same warmth that Seth does, even though you didn't know he felt a warmth when he held it. And you swing it around, it just looks like a pretty longsword, and it swings around like a normal longsword.
Unfortunately, Seth, to me, this is just another ordinary sword. At least when I wield it. But for you, you are quite literally using the stuff of legend.
Seth was
Best
gonna
you hold
swing the sword around.
Seth, as you hold the sword and you swing it around in front of you, Jinsei, you will actually see the same divine energy you would have with a holy smite glisten on the blade as he swings it around. Seth doesn't seem to notice, but you can see it. And you see that there is a glow over his hand as he does.
Still too light, my guy. Still too light.
Light or not, it's yours.
Ain't that the truth? Well, at least now I got a long sword for mid-range combat.
More
Who knows?
importantly, need I reiterate, that thing is literally the stuff of legend. You best hold on to that with your life.
Says the person with the master sword.
Please, even the Master Sword is less legendary than that.
Eh. Anyway, I'm gonna have to have somebody teach me how to use it. Looks over to Jinsei. And I know the perfect teacher.
You just let me know when you want to get a lesson started, and I'll set you right up.
Vice versa, my guy. After all, now you can do, well, now you look at least a little more bulked up than you were.
Yeah, not necessarily what I wanted, but I'll go for it.
See if we can't get you, at least with a shield in your hand. I mean, sure, you don't have to use it very much, but the extra protection's always nice.
Yeah, perhaps so.
Well, let's go bug Yuto.
As you guys make your way to the town, you eventually meet up with the rest of the party who has been waiting at Yuto's shop, which has been mildly busy with other players. Thierry and Veronika have learned that people have finally gotten to floor 6. But after getting to floor 6, there's now full-on information what happens when you go there. You cannot gain experience from floors 1 through 5 if you do backtrack to them. No matter what you do, be it an event area or a reference area that causes an event, or unique boss fights. Even if you would still benefit from getting experience from them, going past level 6 completely cancels out that experience gain. And also cancels out any money gain from chests in dungeons. You will only get the crystals out of it. Which I hope Veronika is paying attention to.
I am.
Okay. But yeah, that's the new information you would learn, and would you share with the rest of the party that joins in the Omamori?
By the way, we leveled up.
Ah, cool. I got this.
Yeah, me and Thierry are level 3.
That's dope. Yeah, I got this and almost drowned.
Thierry is like eyes sparkling. Her lore senses are tingling.
By the way,
how close was he to dying?
You don't want to know.
Veronika, that is exactly what you wanted to hear.
All right.
Identify.
You don't even need to identify this thing. This right there is the Holy Sword Excalibur.
Do you cast Identify anyways?
Yeah, I know what it is. I want to know the properties.
Do you cast Identify on it?
System command identification.
The only thing you learn from it is that it is a +1 longsword with divine properties to it. But as you go to try and look at the other properties, a voice enters your mind and says, "Well, aren't you just rude looking at my privies?" And your menu forcefully shuts. Only you heard the voice.
So, like I was saying, I then started to drown.
Please tell me more about you drowning.
Oh, well, you see, I grabbed onto the sword, and then I was teleported under the water, which was apparently under Jinsei. He couldn't see me. It was all bad.
Okay. I think he's fucking crazy.
I might be fucking crazy. I just heard it speak.
What? My sword, Excalibur.
Yeah, I was reading it, and I heard in my head, "Why aren't you nosy?" And it just shut off the window.
I'm gonna lean in. Did it sound condescending?
A little, yeah.
Oh
You
God! Oh no! It's Excalibur from fucking Soul Eater. Oh no!
I mean, I was thinking Caliburn from Sonic and the Black Knight, but
I mean,
I was thinking that too.
So then this guy came out of the water, right? And then Jinsei over there. Oh man, you should have seen him. He stood there, standing face to face with himself, and I think he's slightly traumatized. I'm not entirely sure. Could have been a lot of
from what I
emotion.
said, it's usually just supposed to be a one-on-one thing, but I guess it's different here and takes on the properties of all who challenge it.
I don't know. It was fucking weird seeing his face in my armor, though.
It was
And then
even
it had his
weirder seeing
K.
a replica of my sword.
Yeah, and then it started hitting me with chaos control. That was real weird.
Chaos Slash.
Oh, chaos slash. My bad. Is Jinsei gonna correct me?
Nope, but I know what I am gonna do. Just cracking his knuckles.
What? What are
Do
you gonna
it!
Jinsei,
Megaton punch!
I've never another round. Roll an attack roll. Bring it, bitch.
He has an unarmed strike. Fucking do it.
Yeah.
You want this to be a slugfest? Well, this will be a slugfest.
I'm not a big fan of slugs. They're slimy. Like
Not a
huts.
big festival kind. Not a
Seth,
big festival kind of person. Says
you
Terry.
take maximum damage as he punches you right in the jaw, taking 13 bludgeoning and knocking you to the floor.
Megaton punch!
Right, I forgot you guys had the unarmed fighting style thing.
Yeah, because they
Seth's
all
just
did the
gonna-
monk thing in the mountains.
Seth is just gonna look up. Ow.
That was for almost killing me.
He's gonna stand up and shit. It's on the floor. Hold on.
Do it!
That
I
would
missed
be
it. I wasn't looking.
an 18 to hit. I'm gonna do my versatile unarmed. It's 2d8s.
2d8.
Yeah, because I did versatile unarmed.
No, it's just
1d8.
1d8 if it's versatile.
It is 1d8.
Yeah, it's
you're right.
1d6.
If it's otherwise.
Yeah, it's 1d6.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. So 9. Got you for 9. Fuck off. Ow.
Ow! Gets up, punches back for 9. Not as hard as Jinsei's punch, but still pretty hard.
I'm at 11 HP, you asshole.
11 HP? That's what you're concerned about?
My guy, we're both alive. Fucking take a chill pill. I was the one who almost died. Me. I almost drowned. You're fine.
You almost killed me before we even got there.
Okay, there was a mishap with explosives. I'll admit that. But I mean, come on, man. You're fine. You were still alive. All's good.
Oh, also, Tiri, you would also know the name of the sword is Caliburst, Blade of the Chosen.
Okay.
Yeah, Caliburst, not Caliburn or Calibur. Caliburst.
I will let them know that after this scuffle, but until then, Tyria's just sitting here like, kind of wish I had got the calm emotion spell.
Man, I could really use some popcorn for this fight.
I could really not. I say, scooting to another room. Tyrion would tell you guys it's called Calibrate.
Caliburst.
Calibrate.
Starburst.
Calibrate. That's really what you would call the fake version.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's Caliburst. Go on, Tiri.
And as I said before, I tried reading into it, and it just shut me out like, nope. Yeah, I would have said, like, the full name. Eddie, just forgot the full name.
The full name was Caliburst, Blade of the Chosen.
Blade of the Chosen. But, it's +1, and it has holy properties that I have no idea of because it, slammed the door in my face. Can swords even slam doors?
I mean, did it?
Pulls out lore book and starts writing, can swords slam doors? Question for later in the margin.
As you do, and you go to close the book, you see writing appears saying, only if they have hands.
That's funny.
And it's signed by K.
Thank you.
As a CK still has a sense of humor.
Well, since we're, because are we going out on any more adventures tonight, or?
Actually, Jinsei, do you think we could, before we head off, we could do that little training thing we talked about?
Oh yeah. I know just the place where we can begin.
Training?
I asked him for a little bit of help with some swordplay to better be in melee and defend myself.
Well, Seth is gonna step up. Jinsei, mind if I join?
What do you want to learn from me? Oh,
remember, I'm not accustomed to long swords very much, so.
All right, I can help the two of you out. I'll warn you though, I really don't appreciate my swords being broken during training, so we'll have to use a couple of practice swords.
Either of you want to come along? I'm guessing. I'm trying to be polite here, looking at Yuto and Veronika kind of nervously.
I mean, I know swordplay too, so I could help out with that, I guess.
Bow chicka bow wow.
Shut up.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Is the Bow Chicka Wow Wow in character?
Yes.
He will look over to Veronika as like, well, I'm sorry that I appreciate my wife's taste.
Veronika, what?
Theory is tomato.
Well, she's beat red again.
Okay. That was something I was not expecting to hear, but whatever, I guess.
Sorry, I just want. Yeah, no, I hate. We should probably go.
just headbutting the nervously trembling Thierry.
Yeah.
I swear, headbutting Thierry is like headbutting a VTuber who accidentally said the wrong thing at the wrong time.
Alright, so, does Thierry want to also identify the enchantment on Seth's sword before you leave? Because I believe Seth mentioned there was an enchantment. Right?
Yeah. Though this one isn't through her system command, it is through Hitomi advancing the...
Do you want to use a spell slot or a ritual cast?
I was gonna say that Hitomi lets me ritual cast once as, like, it's actual casting time.
Okay.
Instead of adding minutes.
All right. When you do... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
So I want to use that to make it an action, but it's still a ritual.
Gotcha. When you do that, Hitomi reveals that the greatsword was imbued with the ability to dance around on the battlefield. It is now a dancing greatsword.
Dancing item and Excalibur.
That's what I imagine we'll be playing whenever you hear, like, dancing sword. Like, I know that's not what it really is, because I played Dancer, but it's just a random thought.
Yeah, it's, Hey, remember that Castlevania anime?
Yeah.
It's basically how I forgot the name. Eddie forgot the name of the son. Alucard?
Alucard from Hellsing from Hellsing or Ultimate Hellsing Ultimate?
I'm trying to think of Dracula's son from
Oh, that's
Castlevania.
also Alucard.
Yeah.
Which is just
There's a lot of
Dracula
Alucards
backwards.
out there these days.
Yeah, his Alucard's rapier in that show, how it just flies around and fights without you needing to hold it. Yeah, that you can do that now.
Ah, cool.
It does require a command phrase.
Bonus action as well.
What do you want to make your command phrase as a menu pops up for you to put it in? Which it's also an audio recording of it, so you have to speak it aloud.
Hunt.
Okay.
Why was I half expecting Seth to say something really, like, dumb for the dancing thing? Like, Just Dance 2026 for the Wii?
For the Wii Ultimate.
Alright, you say hunt, and the item now recognizes hunt as its command word.
Well, now anytime we talk about hunting, it's gonna pop up.
Nah, he has to toss it up in the air and say hunt. He can't
Gotcha.
just...
Toss it up. Gonna toss it up. Hunt.
As you do, it just begins dancing around in the air, ready to swing at somebody.
Remind me not to get close to that thing when you toss it.
You know if you hold your hand out and say hunt again, it will shoot back into your hand.
Hunt.
You hold out the hand, repeat the command phrase, and it just flies back into your grip.
Meanwhile, I can do this now. Tiri walks out on the street, along with Flux. Flux grows to his largest size.
Which is huge, I believe?
Yes, which is huge. Tiri, with Hitomi's spellbook on the side, puts a hand on one of the, like, menu icons, slides it forward, does the Alfheim kind of chanting, and Flux grows even larger to gargantuan.
You hear screams of panic from people around you.
But as anybody looks at Flux,
He's
he
gargantuan in size.
He is flat out just the exact same as the freaking area boss of floor 55. West Mountains.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa!
With a...
Hey!
He looks exactly like him, but with a more crystalline sheen.
And smaller wings, because he can't fly
Yet.
yet.
Do you immediately shrink him back down and stop enlarge, stop panic?
Yep.
Yeah, after he's gargantuan size, then he actually hits some buildings, causing minor damage. Immediately starts shrinking back down to medium size.
Well, we got a field boss on our side.
That's impressive as hell.
He does do extra damage when he's like that. Though everything else really just is there for like it conflicts with or bleh. Can't talk.
It's
Think, Pokemon, think.
It's fine. It's just that is impressive, Thierry. That was both horrifying and amazing to see.
Oh, yeah, I think we have something to just drop on someone if we really wanted to.
That would also help out in the boss fight area, because if I remember right, the first floor dungeon boss room is large enough for that size, actually.
Yeah, could be.
Yuto will look to everyone. Alright, so me and Thierry are currently level 3, so we're ahead of everyone else. Veronika just got back to level 2, but just barely broke through it. Nilla's been gone for a while. I think she's been swamped with work. I'm gonna be talking to her later, but she's the only one that'll probably need caught up with the rest of us. She's level 2,
Yeah.
but that's gonna be a thing that needs to happen. We're definitely not gonna be attempting the dungeon boss tonight, because it is starting to get late. And next time we log in, I need to do, apparently, a quest connected to my class so I can get a thing called, and he opens up the menu, a monastic tradition?
That seems kind of like my subclass.
Well,
How I got an
oh,
arcane.
so you already know what it is.
Yeah, some of the classes have little extra classes within that give little specializations.
Oh, that was the quest you did in that mini dungeon.
Yeah, but it kind of only showed up midway through the dungeon?
I think yours was a delayed start, I guess.
Either that or I just got enough XP mid-dungeon,
That too.
and it just so happened to be at the end?
Fair.
That's impressive.
Well, hold on, and he starts looking through the quest details. And you see he has a cocked head questioning look. This wants me to return back to the monk that we got our martial, like our fisticuff feet from.
Why is that? There shouldn't be anything else for us there.
It says right here that I need to travel to the far east and talk to the wise old sage. Or wise old monk. That was his NPC name.
Huh.
Well, seeing he's a monk, and when we first talked to him, he called me an apprentice of the art of the traditional arts. So
Yeah, an apprentice of punching.
And a punch if you no that's lame.
I thought that was pretty good. You tried. That's what matters.
Were you trying to deliver a punchline?
Gives so you got that like wavy tear eye thing, but like also a wavy smile and a shaky thumbs up. Thank you for acknowledging I tried.
More headbats.
So,
Man,
I say we should probably do my monk quest before attempting that boss fight, because the monastic tradition that I chose to do gives me ability to where, while I'm punching like crazy, I can decide to punch at one of you guys and you heal instead.
I don't know how I feel about
That
you
sounds
punching me
painful.
and me healing.
Punch that heals? That's new.
Wait, hold on. With that logic, that means if I slash you, you should heal.
No.
No, that is
No.
not how that works.
Oh. Well, worth a shot.
That only works with me in this certain tradition that I'm choosing.
Yeah.
Alright then.
So, that's what we plan on next time we log in. We do my quest and then decide from there.
Yeah, that sounds like the game plan.
So, for now, I would like, if it's no trouble, a little bit of the sword practice, as just kind of thing to send us out, kind of deal.
And you're going there to practice defensively with sword skills, right?
Yes.
Okay. You guys go to his house because they all agreed. Veronika, did you say you was gonna go and join them in training or no?
Yes.
All right. You all go to Jinsei's new mansion and go to the back and meet up with the trainer. Jinsei sets up the training parameters of who gets to train with the trainer first and such. Tiri, I need to know what your armor class is.
With mage armor up, it's 17.
All right. Basically, it's you're going to get hit, but you don't take damage if it beats your armor class.
Gotcha.
And you're going to make a check as a reaction to see if you can deflect the blow.
Okay.
Alright, so I am going to roll attacks, which this guy will have a +3, +2, so a +5 overall. I'm looking up. You wanted the defensive duelist feat, correct?
Yeah.
And what is your intelligence modifier?
+4.
All right. And that's a 17, you said?
Yes.
This will make it a 21. You can still make the check, which will be a whichever is highest, strength or dexterity.
It would be dexterity in that case.
All right, so roll a d20 plus dexterity.
Oh.
Well, that works too. It's a dexterity check.
No, I was meaning the low roll.
Yeah. Well, you don't deflect it.
Yeah.
Nor do you even soften the blow. Basically, it's like those, like, he's using, like, a very elastic wooden rapier. That kind of like a switch, but it's formed into the shape of a rapier. So the swats sting, but it doesn't do damage to you.
Yeah.
That will be an 11. You don't have to make a check. You do deflect it. That is a 17. Make the dex check. You deflect it. Perfectly. I will count that. Okay.
Tiri is like, after that first sting and dodging the second attack, the third attack, she is getting into her, like, speedrunner mode.
Yeah.
Like, pulling out, like, the frame perfect shit.
Go ahead and make the dex check again, as he gets a dirty 17. You deflect it as well. That's another 17. Make your dex check. That one still manages to hit you.
It's a little caught up in the moment.
Yeah, you dodge that one. That'll be a 16. You dodge that one. And this goes on for a while. A lot of dodging, getting hit, and deflects. With that natural 20 and your +4 for the intelligence modifier. You make... You have a progress bar. And that progress bar has... Oh, fuck, and I forgot also Jinsei's decoration buff, too. Your progress bar for this has went up to 67% full. For how long are you wanting to do this? An hour?
Yeah, let's say an hour.
Yeah, within an hour you get to that progress percentage. And you could feel that your deflects and your dodges were slightly empowered as well. Due to just the aura of this location. Would Jinsei have revealed that to everyone? Mobius?
Sorry, reveal what?
Would he have revealed the buff that the Broken Master Sword decoration does to them?
No.
Okay.
That'll come to light later.
And that's training with the trainer. How much time do you want to put training with the others?
As much as they're willing.
Would everyone be okay with... Let's see, 60 divided by 4?
Six divided by 4 is
15 minutes. Yuto would ask, is everyone okay with 15 minutes of practicing with everyone? Because he does have to go to do something.
Seth holds up the thumbs up.
Sure. Sounds good to me.
Alright, 15 minutes with everybody. Yuto then cracks his knuckles with his new knuckle dusters on his fingers, which Seth and Jinsei finally see.
Oh, forgot about those.
Alright, Tiri. Let's practice.
Okay, dear. Oh dear.
I just want to know, like, over the course over the course of these training sessions, Jinsei would just be standing
Mm,
like relatively in the middle of the walkway leading up to the circle, and just his arms folded, overseeing everything.
Okay, that is not a natural 20. I forgot advantage was on. That is 4, 6, 7, 8. So you just dodge out of the way. You didn't expect the punch. Then a bonus action punch coming from the side. 6. You manage to dodge it as well.
What?
He then bonus action. Or no, he doesn't. Because he already used his oral bonus action. He will then now do a flurry of blows along with his other punch once she catches her footing, making sure she at least is ready to try and deflect stuff.
Yeah.
Roll a dex check for all 3 of those. No, you get hit and you take the 3 bludgeoning. You deflect the second one. And you take the third one. But because you are in a safe spot where if it would reduce you to 0, you only go down to 1. But you do take the brunt force of the third punch.
Yeah. I'm at 7 HP now.
When you deflect his second punch, like you're trying to get the other 2, or the first one and the last one, but when it was the middle one, you deflect it by snapping out of his wrist with the weapon you're using, actually causing him to flinch and miss you by an inch. Which when that happens, he goes, "Nice one!" Pop! Right in the middle of your face. I'm going to say he gets at least 2 punches in every, he gets, since he can't flurry of blows too many times, he will get probably about 5 more hits on you, and I want you to make 4 more dex checks.
Come on.
Wow! You deflect 1 blow, and then when you go to deflect the last one, what is the weapon you're using, by the way?
I'm probably using a practice rapier.
Yeah, that wooden practice rapier gets completely snapped in half.
And disintegrates.
Just, and then blue destruction effect. You at least didn't get hit, but that broke. And by the way, how it broke is you got it caught in between one of the face plates of the, like those circular face plates that go across all the fingers, and it bent with his punch, literally causing it to hypertension and snap in half.
As the pieces fall on the ground and disintegrate, she's just like wide-eyed, mouth open, blink, blink.
Well, that's the end of our 15 minutes. You did pretty good, Thierry. You deflected at least, what, 2 or 3 of my blows?
2.
2? But you did dodge a bunch more.
Yeah. You have more of those, right?
The trainer comes up and gives you a replacement one.
Thank you, sorry.
The whole time this trainer has not talked.
Don't mind him. He's not much for words.
I'm sorry, my first thought is the large forehead chef from Fairy Tale in the hot spring town where he just nods his head.
That's literally what he does. He just nods.
Mm-hmm.
But Seth, I'm gonna say it's your turn because you do have a job on spying on Yuto.
Uh-huh.
As Yuto goes to log off, he's like, "All right, let's make this a quick 15 minutes."
Yeah, we both gotta get to work.
Make some attack rolls.
Okay.
Make a total of 6.
16, 4, 12, 3, 13, 8.
Was the 16 with modifiers?
Oh no, none
Yeah.
of those were with modifiers.
16, 4, 12, 3, 13, 8.
Yes.
All right, all of those would have a +5 to it.
Okay.
Okay, so I get hit 3 times.
Yeah, you can make the dex checks for 3 of those. You deflect 1. I will roll the 4d. Well, actually, Seth, do you want to roll the 4d6 damage she does take?
4d6.
Down to 1 HP. Kind of safe area.
You're stuck at 1 HP. You can't die in this area.
Yeah, no, I'm just putting it there because yeah.
You said 4d6?
Yes.
18.
Out of the 2 sword blows that did hit you and you did not successfully deflect, you take that much damage.
Yeah.
And then following the same pattern, I want you to make 6 more dex checks. Deflect. No, no. Yes. No. Yes. So you deflect 3 more.
Okay.
Who wants to go next, Veronika or Jinsei? As Seth now logs off himself.
Let's go.
You know what? Veronika will go next.
We'll talk to you all later. Bye.
Bye, Seth.
Alright.
You ready?
Let's do this.
All right, Veronika, I want you to make 6 scythe attacks.
Also,
Alright.
if I may, DM,
Mm-hmm.
that's a nat 20.
How many is that? That's 5. 6.
That's 2 nat 20s, but if I may DM, would Tiri be able to use her guidance spell to help her with
Not for this.
her? So that is 1.
I will say with the nat 20s, you don't have to make the check.
So 1. So I make 1 check.
You only make 1 check. And even then, you know what? Because it's a nat 20, you do deflect it. But you do take the damage of the 2 natural 20s. And both natural 20s, how they're flavored is she outright just destroys the weapon. You have to wait till you get a new one. You get attacked a bit more, you deflect 1, and then she destroys the next one.
Every time one snaps, the guy just, like, slides in really fast, hands it to Tiri, and then slides out of frame before the next strike comes out.
Yep. And then does the same after the last strike. God, Veronika, why? Why are you the lucky one?
I wouldn't have died.
Fair enough. Make me 6 more dex checks.
Who, me?
Her.
Me.
Ooh, another nat 20. Another nat 20!
Oh, shit.
Oh, almost a nat 20.
Hey, it was on a roll for a while
There
there.
you go.
One more?
That was 6.
No, that was 5.
Oh.
All but the last one are deflects. And perfect ones too. Thierry, your progress bar by the end of that 15 minutes, you see reach to 100%. And then you get a ding notification. Do you still want to practice with Jinsei first?
You know what? Yeah.
Alright, Jinsei. Make 6 greatsword attacks. I will say, the lightning and fire is not being added to this.
Don't worry, I wasn't gonna turn it on it. But I'm gonna be a minute because while this was going on, I logged into Final Fantasy 14.
You want me to go ahead and just click it for you?
If you don't mind.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. God damn it, Jinsei!
So I
Oh,
roll
God.
against 2 of them.
2 nat 20s and a nat 1.
Oh,
So I rolled
that's
against
thinking
2 of
that
them.
one for me.
Would the nat 1 cancel out one of the nat 20s?
It'll... No. It will be a free deflect for you. So you only have to make the checks that you can make the checks for. For the 22 to hit, because of how AC works, you don't fully deflect it, but you do slow it down and make it not hurt as much, where it's half damage. You don't deflect the first one that was deflectable. But, that you hurt badly with this critical hits. Especially the second crit hit, which is maximum damage for both slashing damages.
Yep.
And if you did activate Fire and Lightning, 1 damage off for both the extra crit damage and the elemental damage.
Ooh.
Which, by the way,
One of the
your
strongest
maximum
crit.
damage is 24 plus 34. So
Oh my.
58 damage?
That's overkill. I'd rather not overkill my students.
17 plus 17 plus 12 plus 12. Yeah, 58 damage is the maximum you can do with Heartbound Greatsword.
Hey, you forgot the smite.
We're not at it.
That
No.
no.
I'm saying with
That
just the
is optional.
Greatsword.
That is optional, but we're not doing that because we are training.
Yeah.
I know, I'm just curious.
With the smite, it would be way higher. But yeah.
It'd be stupid high, I bet.
But yeah, no. I will say with the natural 20 that is near maximum damage, you actually break the game for a moment and cause her arm to actually split in half for a brief second before the game instantly replaces her hand back together. And because it was an instant break in the system, there was no pain in her arm, and it was immediately sealed back together as the system automatically turned off pain for her formatting of her hemosphere, knowing that that would probably be too much for her.
Amosphere, but yeah.
They're the same. I'll eventually say it right.
Amosphere is the top of the earth.
I will
Or the-
eventually say it right.
She just looks at her hand and it just you hear this soft but high pitched noise coming from her. It's really quiet for you, but Flux is holding his ears like a dog just got a dog whistle right to the ear.
She didn't feel any of it. It was just scary to see for a brief instant.
But her hand just got cut off. She's freaking
No,
out
no,
a
no.
little
It
bit.
wasn't cut off. It's her entire arm was split in half and then
Yeah.
shut back together.
Out a little bit from seeing that.
Jinsei, you broke the game for a second.
Tiri, I'm really sorry.
Takes her like a couple more seconds to just like blink. That was so weird.
Sorry.
This explains the natural one next, because he swings half-heartedly, because he feels so bad.
Yeah.
And let's not forget, I still do have a longsword.
You do, but you're using the greatsword.
I know. I'm using the greatsword.
Next, do I do more checks myself or?
Sure, do 6 more checks. Success, 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 failure,
Oh,
definite success. Alright. The progress bar doesn't appear up anymore, but you do finish your 2 hours of training. Do you open up your menu and look at the,
Yeah.
as you open it up and you look into it, you do see you have a new quest available for you. And it is a quest from Jinsei's trainer, which is literally called Mansion Trainer, to work on your rapier skill further. And if you can beat him in a rapier duel, you'll be awarded a unique skill.
Mm. Nice.
And you will be doing the checks as a reaction during that duel. But only if you can actually add the AC bonus of the defensive duelist to you to save yourself.
Yeah. Which would just be like a +2.
And the only thing he will allow you to cast during that would be mage armor.
Okay.
Because he understands you're a squishy caster. But yeah, it's just you 3 left online. What do you guys do before you log out?
I'm gonna go back to town, just so that this way I actually know where I'm logging out from for the first time in a while. And yeah, I'm gonna go grab some. I'm gonna go buy some. You know what? I was thinking about some croissants, but no. I'm gonna buy some jelly beans. Why? Why not?
You get the next closest thing to jelly beans, which is candy rocks.
It's enough.
Close enough. And where did you log off at?
I'm gonna log off there at that shop.
Okay. It will not let you log out in the shop, so you'll be logging out outside of its door.
Right.
So you go do that, you log off. What does Jinsei do?
What do I do? Well, I'm going to first give a nod of acknowledgement to the trainer for helping me with helping me temper my friends. And I'm going to retreat to the master bedroom of my mansion and then log out.
Alright, what does Tiri do before logging out?
Oh, and
She was about
forehead pets for Tiri.
She was about to take a try at the trainer, but seeing Jinsei was heading up, she's like, I won't bother him. Goes to she's gonna go to her own shop and would the ice knife be finished by now? being late in the day?
Yes.
Then she'll set up the shop to where it will start developing scrolls for those spells, like, to sell. And she will be, for the research, like the overnight research stuff, she will be setting it up for 2 second-level spells.
Okay.
Let me look up said spells real quick. One of them is Dragon's Breath. And the other... Let's go with See Invisibility.
Dragon's Breath and See Invisibility?
Yes.
Okay. Dragon's Breath will take a very long time to develop because every known dragon to them is higher up on the spires. So they will have to try and create something that they do not fully understand.
Yeah.
So
Fair enough.
that one will actually take weeks to possibly months. Depending
I
on...
should have chosen that before Wither and Bloom, then.
Yeah, depending on how fast people clear floors, and if you are the one clearing those floors and getting to where dragons are at.
Yeah.
Does she log off after that?
Yeah.
Alright, with everyone logging off, this will be the end of episode 8. Yeah, episode 8 of Sword Art Online Hard Mode. Thank you everyone for staying as long as you have, and I hope you are enjoying the content. See you later,
Yeah.
everyone. Have a good night.
Later.
I'll see you guys on the next battleground.